What a great talk. Now you have a friend in the paper business.
All right, greetings programs and welcome to Broken Arcade. My name is Till Paris and this channel is exclusively dedicated to that 80s arcade and video game nostalgia and remembering those simpler times. My friends, thank you for joining the live stream tonight. We go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and boy oh boy, we have an exciting show for you tonight. It's all about dedicated to Nintendo. We're going to be talking about some of the top Nintendo arcade games that helped influence the industry. We'll be getting into some game highlights, some gameplay requests. We'll be doing the Broken Arcade giveaway, which tonight is the 1985 Nintendo shirt. We'll be answering all of your questions live. And a quick announcement tomorrow. That's right, my friends, tomorrow at LA Comic-Con at noon, room 304 A, B, and C, I'll be speaking with the Retro Game Night podcast. They graciously invited me to come speak with them, so thank you. And if any of you can make it, I'd love to hang out. All right. But before we begin, let's say hello to the lovely Amber.
Hello, everyone. So nice to have you on this evening. Yes, we're super excited to see maybe some of you tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, all right.
We got already some
Amber.
friends online.
Who do we have online? Yes.
Oh, my
You guys
gosh.
are what make Broken Arcade great, so who do we have?
Yeah, Al, Autobot Al.
about
up?
Al? Hey, buddy, how are you?
Tommy Babs, nice to have
Tommy
you
Babs,
on.
greetings, greetings.
Sat_spotter.
Sat_spotter, hey, how are you?
The original JT.
The original JT.
Skip Merritt.
Skip Merritt, hey, buddy.
Christopher Maynard.
Chris, how you doing, man?
We've got RJ Stevens, I believe, from the...
RJ Stevens, how are you?
Yeah, and
yes.
Thomas Holzer.
Tommy,
yes,
how are you, man?
Yes, of
Trading some
course.
good reels this week.
Jason Keel. Thanks.
Jason, how are you? Hey,
Good
thank
to
you so
see
much,
you.
Jason. Really appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, and thanks for the support. And we got
Thank you, man.
Jim, what's up?
Greetings,
And then
greetings.
I think. Oh, wait a minute though.
Was it
I
Jim
saw
or Jim? I didn't hear that.
Jim.
Jim, hey, greetings, Jim.
Yeah, and then Thomas Holzer, thanks for the support.
Hey, Tommy, thank you, buddy.
And Barry,
Hey, I'm Barry. Hey, what's up?
Play It for Tradition.
Play it for tradition. Nice.
And Jerry Lowe, nice. to
Jerry,
see
how are you?
And you know what? Till we have a birthday.
Jeffrey's birthday?
Yeah.
Buddy, happy birthday. It's a birthday weekend.
Yes.
Birthday weekend. Hey,
Birthday
time marches on,
weekend.
but the memories all living strong. So,
Yeah. Bruce Inkle, nice to see you.
Bruce, how are you, buddy?
Ken,
Ken, how are you? Wow.
Carcass, J-Boy 313D.
Hey, greetings, greetings.
Yeah.
All right.
Najib, yes. And they keep coming in, and we'll keep saying hi.
Yeah, just keep shouting everyone out. I'm so excited, guys.
Eric.
Saturday, pretty awesome. So last week we didn't get into the questions because I left my paper behind, but I have them now. We'll blend some questions together. There was quite a few, so I cherry-picked some. But these are the questions that you put up every Wednesday in my stories box on Instagram. I put up a question box in my stories. There you go. And these are some of the questions that you guys asked. All right. Pirate Empire. Do you think Boo-Berry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula taste different now versus when we were kids? 100%. I don't eat a lot of those cereals anymore. I guess I did. It'd be like really sweet. What about you guys? Think
Yeah,
they taste
right.
different? I mean, the memories are still there.
I know. I think it would be super like good at first, and then we'd be like our bellies would be hurting.
All right.
Real quick,
Yes,
shout
yes.
out to Scott Broyston.
Scott, how are you? Hey, greetings, buddy.
And thanks for the support.
Thank
We
you so
really
much.
appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I wanted to announce quickly is the arcade tokens are now up. They are now up, my friends. So, and some of you have already purchased some. Thank you so much. So what we have, you get your Commandum token pack. Comes with one in the case. It comes with a loose Broken Arcade token and a sticker, all for $4.99. But we're going to be giving one away tonight. So
Yeah.
I'll be stoked to do that. But there you have it. Yes, Amber.
Twin Like Dave, I did
Like
say
Dave.
hi to you.
Hey, greetings, greetings.
And thanks for the support. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for that. Awesome.
And Ashley Mitchell. What,
Ashley,
what?
hey,
I think
greetings.
this is the first time we've seen you here on YouTube.
What?
I think on YouTube. Here. Ken Ferguson,
Ken, how are you?
Chris_Law.
Hey, Chris Law. Hey, greetings, buddy.
Yeah. And
Ken.
Josh Hansen.
Josh, Hansel651.
Yes, thanks
Awesome.
for the support.
Hey, thank you so much. Really,
Really
appreciate that, you guys.
appreciate
Thank you, Josh.
And Najib, yes.
Okay.
Would love to have one of those coins, by the way.
Yes, we'll give one away this evening, or of course you can get them at shop.brokenarcade.com. Next question here is Dirt Bum. BO724, why do you think they decided to not make two-player co-op games anymore, like Double Dragon? The 90s had... I got it. Okay. Yeah, I wrote myself some notes here on this. So, yes, co-op games. Well, we remember Joust, Double Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then we got into like The Simpsons. I think it was in '91. But I mean, things slowly started, moving away as we had mission-based games. You remember the score? Like it was all about getting that top score. Things slowly went into like get that mission. Like which mission are you on? Did you get to the 5th, 6th, 7th level or mission? There was also online play that started. I don't know if some of you remember LAN parties where you could co-op that way. So the way people did co-op gameplay changed. I know with the kid here, he's playing Rocket League with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So
Which is
I think
so
this,
cool.
yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. So the times are changing, and the times did change for that. But we'll never forget those fun co-op games like Championship Sprint on the other side with multiple wheels. Okay. Well, I don't know if that was co-op. You were battling your friend there. Okay. We have Dean Fontaine. when playing with your home game system, do you ever hook it up to a giant screen or like a movie theater screen? One time, a few years back, we got one of these blow-up like movie screens, and we put it out front, and we played movies for the neighborhood. Everyone came over, and we watched The Goonies. And during that, we also hooked up an Atari and a Nintendo before that. We had the garage open, and we were playing these games on this giant screen. So yes, we did it once before. It is amazing, almost strange, because the characters are so big. Cool to do it once, but nothing like the nostalgia of plugging into a CRT. Let's see, Tommy Babs. Do you collect any trading cards, or did you collect any trading cards in the 80s or 90s? How about the kid? The kid does not collect trading cards. He's super into like Rocket League, and before that it was, well, he's really into Ninjago for a long time, and then that graduated to, what was the one, Amber? What's the, Minecraft, that's what it was.
Of course, yeah.
God, he has a little Minecraft blankie.
Oh, it was Blanky
Yeah, he was
and
super into that.
Nightlight and all the good stuff.
But I don't know, I didn't really collect much. It was random, some Star Wars cards. I was really into the Bazooka Joe gums, and you'd read the little comic, and then you get the fortune on the other side. I thought that was pretty cool, but that wouldn't really constitute like a trading card. So I didn't really collect trading cards that much when I was a kid, but I did enjoy them. Let's see, Tommy Holzer. When are you taking your next trip out to the East Coast? My friends, as soon as I can. It'd be great to connect in, Tommy. How about we all plan a trip to maybe one of the arcades out there? Fun Spot, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe we meet in gosh, we'd have to think about that. As soon as I can. It sounds like a lot of fun. Love to make it back out there. Or make it out there.
Oh, Cyber
Yes.
Shiver. Sorry, back to the other
Yes.
one. Said Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I did collect Garbage Pail Kids. I had stacks of those. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I had such a unique name, so I could never find one. No one could make fun of me, but there was always a Dave or a Mike, and yeah, they got brutalized with those cards.
And real quick, sorry, a couple more things. Najee Brody,
Sukugar?
Till, yes, I've got Donkey Kong Arcade 2600 arriving Monday.
Awesome. Good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Big collector, 2,600 games. Always sharing what he's got. It's always good to hear. Thanks for sharing that.
And Jim, he said Wacky Packs.
Wacky Packs.
What is Wacky Packs?
What is Wacky Packs?
What is
wax packs?
Wax packs.
Is this what does it say? Wax packs?
It says wacky, but maybe it might have been a typo. Packs.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what Wacky Packs are, but wax packs are the old. Do we have any in here?
Oh, the gum things. Like
I don't think we have any packs out here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they came in the old wax packs. And it was just like a waxy paper, kind of melt closed together, and then you'd open them up. They went to the foil in the 90s, I think.
They are stickers that are made.
Is it one that called Wacky Packs?
Products, Jim said.
Okay, good for the clarification. Okay, let's see. Autobot Al, would you ever want a Stun Runner arcade game? Who remembers Stun Runner? It was like a big motorcycle, almost like, but it was modern. It's modern, my friend. We're talking like this is 90s, early 90s, and you were going through these tunnels, and it was like looping, and each tunnel that you successfully made through, or each course, you get like an add-on to your ship. So you're some kind of modern spaceship going through these loops, and you had like speed up stars or speed up bars that would shoot you faster. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't know, it's a pretty big game. It's one I know and love from childhood, but I don't know if I would, yes.
Tommy Holter said it's actually FAA certified runway.
What is this?
An FAA certified runway. Those little shooters. What you're talking about?
Wacky Packs? What? The Stun Runner?
Stun Runner. Yes.
I'm like, that went over my head
it's
there.
like Wipeout. Jeffrey Haggard.
Okay, Dean Fontaine. Dean Fontaine wants to see some pinball. You guys want to see some pinball here pretty soon? Maybe we'll do a pinball episode. Play a bunch of pinball.
Yeah.
We got two games. We got Star Wars Pro and a Godzilla Premium. Might be fun to check that out. Definitely.
Till.
Yes.
Shrinks Dinks.
Shrinky Dinks?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Now I don't know what that is. So
How dare you?
Well, what is that?
Okay, Shrinky Dinks was, if I remember correctly, I know you had, like you could press it onto something, or it was plastic, like a little plastic deal, and then you put them in the oven and they'd like shrink up into little like cool little comics or something.
Oh.
It was awesome.
The
That's Shrinky
opposite
Dinks.
of
You could, just like you could
the-
take an old record. God, we used to do this. Take an old record and put it in the oven, and they'd go bloop, shrink up to like something very small.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
so Shrinky Dinks were like maybe this size, and you put them in the oven, and they got smaller.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, it was
Isn't
kind of
that
like the concept, the opposite of the concept of when you had like a little, like this size of a T-shirt or something, or it was like, it was a towel, and you put it in water, and it goes, and then you have a giant towel. The
Yes.
opposite.
That is even crazier. Yes, I remember that.
Okay, all right. So I think the last one is Kingdom 2077. Do you have Double Dragon 2 to play? We have to check the multicade because I don't have the original game. But all right, my friends, tonight, that's right, tonight is all about Nintendo. We're talking about some of the historical events that took place in Nintendo to kind of put it on the map for these arcade games. And it's just really awesome. I mean, Nintendo is near and dear to most of our hearts here. We remember, I mean, starting with like Donkey Kong. Let's go ahead and turn that off, and we'll go. There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it. All right. Let's go ahead and start with the road Nintendo, starting with Donkey Kong over here.
All right.
And
yeah.
I mean, everyone kind of remember. I mean, not kind of. Everyone remembers Donkey Kong. I mean, when we think of Nintendo, a lot of us think of like Mario and Zelda. I mean, that's what we're thinking of today. But I mean, this is a company that dominates, home gaming. But I mean, in the early '80s, this was all about the arcade games. I mean, Nintendo was just another Japanese company, competing and trying to make their way to the U.S. Arcade market. And, giants like Atari and Midway and Bally were, they were producing the hits that kind of defined the arcade. Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Galaga, you had all the Atari games that were coming out that were just absolutely amazing. And so, Nintendo wanted in, and their first big push was a game called Radar Scope. Now, I don't know if you are very familiar with this, but it was a fixed shooter released in 1980. And I got to say, as we come back in for the, this came out in 81. Yeah, you're going to need to hold it over here. I can't hold that. Thank you. So you had 81. Well, Radar Scope was right before this, and right before Donkey Kong. And guys, unfortunately, Radar Scope was a disaster in the United States. I mean, operators had thousands of these cabinets, only to find that, American players didn't really like playing that. So the warehouse full of these machines, and for a smaller, player at the time like Nintendo, it was pretty defeating, I got to say. But, instead of giving up, Nintendo decided, to convert the Radar Scope's cabinets into something new. And they turned to a young designer, Shigeru Miyamoto, who really hadn't led many projects. But he had a new idea. It wasn't any space shooters or anything like that. It was wildly, we had asteroids and all these crazy space shooter games. Well, he had a different idea. Game built around characters and not spaceships. And that's what came out where we had Donkey Kong here. And so Donkey Kong came out in 1991, and it wasn't just a game. It was a turning point because players took on the role of Jumpman. So at the time it was not Mario, this was Jumpman. Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, you're climbing the ladders, you're dodging the barrels, and you're trying to rescue Pauline from that giant ape there. And the design was colorful, it was quirky, and it was, most importantly, it had a sense of story, and it had some personality, which was, a lot of games didn't have a lot of backstory, but this is now injecting backstory and quite a bit that you could learn fairly quickly on what's going on. So, I mean, in the cultural context in 1981, this was kind of revolutionary. So most arcade was, with just like point and shoot type concepts, and Donkey Kong introduced a cast of characters, and gosh, it was a lot of fun. So, I mean, for the Nintendo storyline, it was pretty cool. And those old Radar Scope cabs, like we remember it. Now see if you can scroll down or come down here. See how this is a blue cabinet? Well, those if you see some of these old Donkey Kongs, they're not blue. They're actually red because they repurposed those old Donkey Kong cabinets or those old Radar Scopes to Donkey Kong. And guys, I think the rest is history. Those Radar Scope cabinets were converted, and instead of collecting dust, now they were Donkey Kongs. And my friends, now we have this awesome new game. So who is a fan of Donkey Kong? Let's take a look at this. definitely a work of art. 1981. I first played this game in a hobby shop. Pretty sweet game. In a hobby shop. You know, that's back when we could go and you could put a straw down here. Straw down there and get free tokens. The teenagers did that. All right, next game in the lineup here from the Nintendo. So now Nintendo had some history with this. We're building a cast here. We've got the bad guy per se. We've got the good guy. We're trying to rescue Pauline. Well, next up, so this is 1981, 1982. 1982, fantastic artwork, continuing on the theme. But guys, the success of Donkey Kong meant a sequel was inevitable, of course. But Nintendo didn't make this easy. So in 82, Donkey Kong Jr. came out, and they totally flipped the script. Suddenly Mario wasn't the hero anymore. He was actually the villain. So, I mean, building Donkey Kong, or he was actually the villain, taking Donkey Kong captive. Look at him up there in the cage, and you have Mario now, who had a name, is trying to, is got him locked up, and now you have Junior here trying to save his dad. And so players guided Donkey Kong through vines and platforms and trying to rescue his father. And I mean, this was a big deal in the early 80s. I mean, most sequels are very simple, like just reskin versions. I mean, like if you think of Dig Dug, no, we can keep here. We think of Dig Dug or Zaxxon 2 or Centipede. It was really based around the same thing. This is totally different, and also continued on that awesome storyline and introducing and working with the characters. So there we had Donkey Kong Jr. in 1982. So, and it kind of takes us in depth in the Mario world, suggesting that these weren't just like throwaway sprites like they'd had. Not to discount any other game, okay? But I mean, culturally, Donkey Kong Jr. mattered because it redefined some of these backstories and how arcades weren't just a place to rack up points, but you know, characters could evolve and stories could continue, where players could see familiar faces in their world. You know, I think you could maybe like a Pac-Man and a Miss Pac-Man, similar deal, but it was evolving. Okay, next up is we're gonna skip past here because although this was a great license and absolutely beautiful artwork, let's get some pans of this Popeye cabinet. But the next one in line, I think that was a culturally significant is going to be the next one over here, which is Mario Brothers from 1983. So Donkey Kong 81, Donkey Kong Jr. 82. Now we've got Mario Brothers in 1983, and guys, they leaned even harder into this character-driven gameplay with Mario Brothers. For the first time, Mario was joined by his brother Luigi, and together they're working to, you know, go through these pipes here and take over and win against. I don't know. It was just such a cool concept. I mean, but what made Mario Brothers really stand out was the multiplayer design. I mean, two players could team up, so now you had this co-op, and you know they'd often just sabotage each other, but it was a lot of fun. So I mean, the mix of co-ops and the competition made it a perfect fit, and God, people just loved it. They really flocked to this game, and it was really popular. And this happens to be the Mario wide body. You will see other Mario cabinets that have these two joysticks, but they're closer together. Like a lot of people convert like a regular Popeye cabinet, or a Donkey Kong, or any regular Nintendo cabinet. You can see these are a lot. Well, they're not as wide. And you look at this Mario wide body, plenty of space for two players to come in. It just worked out great. So, I mean, when you had this solidified Mario Brothers as Nintendo's mascots. And you know what? They aren't Jumpman anymore. You had Mario and Luigi, and that's just with some personalities. And this kind of started leading the way into, you know, as we get into 83, we're starting to get up to the point where we're talking about home consoles. Now, the next game that I don't have, where it used to be at APB, was Punch-Out. Now, Punch-Out was, I mean, an awesome game. A lot of us remember like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, right? So before it was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, you just had Punch-Out, and you had Little Mac was the boxing character, and I'm sure most any of you, if you're in an arcade in the 80s, you're gonna hear body blow, body blow. You can hear that across the entire arcade, but you have 1984, so you had Donkey Kong 81, you had Junior 82, Mario Brothers 83. Now you have a whole new set of characters. You've got Punch-Out in 84, and you also had Super Punch-Out came out, but this is just building upon that theme. And the awesome part about it is the graphics the graphics and the music and sound bites behind all of these games, or sound effects, they were all similar, but they're very unique in different games. But you just knew that it had a style and a vibe that was very inviting. So it really drew people in. And Punch-Out went over the top with uniqueness because they stacked 2 monitors, which was totally beyond. Nothing had that. And when we had started having the game crash in like '83, I mean, they pumped this game out and near the height of that crash. And when you have these dual monitors like that, that just made it even more interesting. So I think those are some of the, the 4 games that you had. Let's go ahead and get pans of these games one more time, go through it. Oh, it's just, you got it, you double click this.
There's the paper boy.
There you go.
And there me.
There you go, you got it? All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just, whoa. What's going on? Okay.
Okay.
Careful how you swipe there. Okay, go ahead and get a last pan of those games there.
All right. Yes.
All right, so do you guys want to see any Nintendo gameplay? Or are we ready to go into some gameplay requests? You guys let us know.
Wow, Cindy from Outrageous 80s. Nice.
Truly Outrageous 80s. Cindy, what's up?
80s.
Always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
All right, awesome games. I do have Punch-Out in storage, but you know what took the place? I mean, we got a lot of new games this year. Oh.
We got Mario Brothers, please.
Mario Brothers, please? Great, let's play some Mario Brothers.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can go pull down on that, get a little bit of this going. Okay.
And I know we have some good questions in there. If you don't mind, please post them again, and then I can answer.
Yeah, any questions? Yeah, they come up fast. So if your question was missed, go ahead and put it up, and let's pin it this time so we can see them.
Yeah, Ken Ferguson said Nintendo Art and Sound Effects is up there with Williams.
Yes. I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean,
Mr. Tanuki, what's up?
Greetings, buddy.
Nice to see you on here. Pet 80s Art, I don't think we said hi.
Hey, greetings, Pet 80s Art. How are you, man? Always appreciate the shout outs that you do on sharing the stories.
Oh, Mile_hi. Heck, do you have insurance on them or through homeowners insurance?
Definitely have everything assured.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Ken Ferguson also. Popeye gameplay, please. Yes. Of course, we talked a lot about these games.
Oh, I'm not going to make this.
And we'll get to some other ones right after
So, yeah,
this.
tomorrow at Comic-Con, Retro Game Night podcast invited me to speak with them on the panel. It'll be at noon in room 304, A, B, and C. And the whole vibe of that, or the whole topic is, the 40 years of Nintendo and how Nintendo kind of saved gaming in the 80s. If you think about it, we had a huge crash. And,
Ian, nice to have you on. I think one of the greatest questions, why is it called Donkey Kong? There's no donkeys. Yes.
That is a good one.
Okay. Daniel DeVries. Rastin, talk about good video game with sound.
Oh, yeah, Rastan had sweet sound, sweet music. So, I mean, in '83, we're getting this crash. You had Atari and television, ColecoVision. I mean, these were great home consoles. But if you think of Atari, I mean, you're using technology from, I think it would have released in '77. You're using '70s technology, and nothing wrong with that. But we had, now those are 8-bit systems too. Let's be clear. Now Atari was an 8-bit system. So was Nintendo, but they used a bit better processor, and they used a lot more, spent a lot more time. Yes.
Yeah, a lot more time. Okay. Well, we had a
Yes,
couple questions.
go ahead.
Now I gotta get back up there. Okay, sorry about that. Do you know why Nintendo put their monitors behind glass? That was the original JT.
Well, I mean, all monitors are behind some kind of plexi or glass. These are all plexi.
Well, like I think more forward, and the monitors maybe further back. I don't know.
Well, other than this, let's take a look at like a Popeye or something. So if you look at the style of these, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not, the monitor's like this, it's like tilted back. I'd say that the stylistic deal.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason other. I mean, all these games had a very specific style. You could put the monitor, I mean, any way you wanted, really.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, Autobot Al, thank you. So Donkey Kong is called Donkey because game designers Shigeru Miyamoto believed the word donkey meant stupid or foolish in English, intended to convey the ape's personality. Hey, thanks for the heads up.
I think we saw Lawrence on there. Nice
Lawrence,
to have
how are you,
on.
buddy? Always
Thank
nice to have you.
Yeah.
Keep fighting the good
so
fight,
happy.
buddy. Thinking about you.
Yes. And I think it was the coins are exciting. Loving the coins.
Yeah, so we'll be giving away a Broken Arcade token in the case and a free one, one that's loose, along with a
Yeah.
sticker at the end of the show.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Do we want to do some quick Popeye here?
Yes, that was the other one.
All right, let's do it. You got it?
Yep.
So who came? I think Lawrence was asking who came first. I mean, it was Mario first, or Jumpman. Then he was named Mario, and then you had Luigi. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That was a close one.
Okay. Mark D, do you have Tetris standalone?
I have it in the multi-game cab, but I don't have
Yes.
the
The standalone. Yes.
the dedicated cab.
The original JT. What gives Nintendo joysticks their signature click sound?
Yeah, the way they're constructed, they use a different. Hang on.
Eat the spinach.
I mean, it wasn't super different from a lot of the joysticks at the time, but they did have a certain. I gotta get this before it goes out.
Oh, yes. Lawrence, we hope your treatments go well.
I'm stuck.
So glad you're on
The
here.
actuator and the trigger in here is what made them feel a little bit different.
Ken Ferguson said, thanks, Till. I'm 12 years old again. That's great.
You want to play? Let's just go play Donkey Kong Jr. next.
Oh.
Quickly.
Okay. Oh, you're going to play
what
it.
was
Okay.
You think I was saying you to play?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I was like,
Have you ever played Donkey Kong Jr.?
yes, I have.
Would
but
you like to play it? I'm being selfish. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't think people want to see that, but okay.
We're having fun. Go ahead and play.
So, jump. Go
Okay,
up.
so David asked, what's your favorite game, Amber?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Favorite game?
Geez. I mean, there's so many. Like, that's like asking favorite ice cream or something. I mean, come on. Okay, so what is the deal? I gotta go up here.
Yes, you need to go up. You need to get to the top, the very top. So go to the right. Now jump to the next vine, jump to the next. You need to go right. No.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. See, I don't even, sorry.
Yeah,
y'all.
you can't, that's okay. You can't fall. That's a great way to explain this. So you can't jump onto a ledge too far. You can't go too high to go onto a ledge. If you're holding both of those,
Oh! I see.
okay, it's gonna.
Yeah, this is like tutorial.
All right, here's one.
Let's just do another one. Thank God.
Anyone remember
Free play.
Starcade, the arcade game show? This is where I learned about a lot of these new games. Yes, Starcade was awesome. Who remembers Starcade? It's a pretty sweet one.
Keys in Mario.
That's a second one. If you go ahead and jump on those, but use two hands.
Like,
Yeah, go up. No, up. Now go up when you're holding both vines. Yeah, that goes. Then you go fast. Now go right. Don't go too high. Yeah. Now jump. Run and jump. Run and jump to the right. Go down. Now you have to go down. All the way down. Oh.
oh,
All right. This is getting painful here.
how come I died? I landed on something.
Dave, what made us turn the garage into an arcade? Well, while Amber's learning the hard life of Donkey Kong Jr., we'll take a look here at Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man from technically 81, but I remember it from 1982. This is the first arcade game that I had nostalgia for. It's what I used to play at the Alpine Inn with sipping on my Roy Rogers drink, and my sister was drinking her Shirley Temple, and we were hanging out with my dad and family back when times were simple. Really good memories. And let me tell you what, this is where it all started. So I got this Miss Pac-Man game. The second game I got was Donkey Kong Jr. Actually, this came from a Chuck E. Cheese in Texas. Third game I got, I believe, was Star Wars, then Tron, and just grew from there. Jim, you're going to Vintage Vault Arcade in Wisconsin. Awesome. You're going to be going in November. Good for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alpine Inn, isn't that haunted? Now, Alpine Inn is now a Mexican restaurant in Alpine, California. Yes, one game you never see is the Star Trek Simulator. Yeah, it's around, but you just don't see it that much. Roy Rogers and Miss Pac-Man, perfect combo. All right, Amber, let's move on to Donkey Kong here.
Oh, God. Right.
Do you know how to play Donkey Kong?
Oh, my God. A little better, but not much. Ooh, what is this we have here?
That's the key.
Okay.
The key.
So, it's right. Okay. Yeah.
Cindy, what's a Roy Rogers? I think it's just, I believe it's just Coke with cherry syrup in it. Not 100% on that. I believe that's what it is. And Shirley Temple is like a Sprite with, or 7-Up with, I think. All right, how about some gameplay requests? I'll go ahead and, Amber's finishing up Donkey Kong. Do a quick walkthrough.
No.
Most of you guys have seen what's in the garage here. Well, let me show you, those who don't know. Do a quick walkthrough. I'll be right back, Amber. Let's shout out some games. We'll do some additional gameplay here. All right. Oh, got Sprint working. Sprint had been down for a little bit. Finally got that working now. Pretty excited to see this game back up in action. Next game that's broken here is 720. It's a real bummer. I've never had problems with 720, but definitely having problems now. Let's see if I can change the test switch here. Yeah, the test switch is not even working. So I'm gonna probably power this one down. It's actually working when I turn it back on, so I think it might be a power supply issue. Yeah, we can play some Time Traveler for sure. Pirate Empire, thank you much, buddy. Yeah, we can play some. We'll play some Sprint. Why don't you do some Sprint, Amber?
Oh, hey, whoa, that's another painful one to watch, I'm sure, for me.
Yep, 720's doing a 180. Will you grab my phone over there? I need to turn off 720. So all the games are powered by a USB plug, so I run it off my phone. Go ahead and hold on to the camera here. And see, we have a down game, so...
Yeah.
So what I'll show you guys is how all the games here... So can you see this?
A little back for the... the screen's too bright.
Well, let's put it over here.
It's too bright, the screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, either way, you can see these dots right here, and these are what I turn games on and off with.
Yeah.
But let's see if we can turn off 720.
And David Butterball, do you have any sports games? Well,
I wouldn't say, I mean, besides driving, there's not many sports games. But I will say, you see how 720 comes right back up when I power it up? I'm thinking this is a power supply problem because Super Sprint or Championship Sprint here, similar issue. But after a while it just goes out. I think that, you know, when there's load on there, I'll let a professional. Let's see. Looks like we're locked up here.
Yep, there we go. Buffering. That was what we were wondering what was going on. So thank you, Scott.
All right, we're back. We're back.
us
We had a
know.
little bit of a
Buffering issue.
check out here. So
Yeah.
okay, why don't we get into some? Let's do some this or that because we didn't get to do that last time, and I really wanted to hear everyone's answers here. All right, so we're back.
Insight coin to continue. Jeez.
All right.
There we go.
Are we good?
Wow.
Are we good?
Insight coin.
Okay. Here's a little this or that. So this is how it works. We'll start out easy. You guys shout out your answers. Coke or Pepsi? What do you think, guys? Coke or Pepsi?
Sorry. Jason Kill said, call me paranoid, but am I beginning to think there's a global conspiracy to sabotage Broken Arcade?
Well, I will say the problem with that was the internet. I need to set up a router in the garage. When you get through all these screens and the frequency, when you get to the back part of the garage, it has been problematic. So in earlier testing, we had a problem with it, but no.
Well, Christian says Coke.
All right, Coke.
And Scott Brunson said Coke. Jeffrey Huggins said Coke. Then we have RJ.
Wow. Okay.
Pepsi. Ashley Mitchell, Pepsi. Hector,
okay.
Pepsi.
All right.
Chris Law, Pepsi. And
Got it.
yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'm a Pep. So when I was a kid at the Del Mar Fair, we did the Pepsi challenge, and I tasted both of them. One definitely tasted better, but I wasn't after which one I thought tasted better. I was just trying to pick which one I thought was Pepsi because my buddy's dad worked for Pepsi, and I thought that he's with us, so I have to try to choose Pepsi rather than relying on what I thought was good at the time. I chose Coke. So embarrassed.
Oh my God.
But you know what? Pepsi did taste better to me at the time, and we did that Pepsi challenge a while back,
right?
right?
And it did.
For us,
taste.
it tasted better, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Atari 2600 or the classic NES? What do you guys say? Atari 2600 or the classic NES? I grew up as yes.
Sorry. News alert, Michael Broski won a Pepsi prize under the bottle cap. I mean, what the hell? Like, I've never
Do people win those?
Anyone that's
Awesome.
ever won anything like that. Christian said Atari 2600.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up with Atari. I did my flashcards, got an Atari 2600. At the time, it was probably Atari VCS. Later, 2600 from 82 on. But Nintendo was like, it's hard to beat. Awesome console. I don't think is there a right or wrong answer? I mean, there really isn't. It's like, what do you feel? So Atari or NES. What else do we have?
Oh, Michael Broski, Boombox. Yes, that's what I had. That is so funny.
Let's get a little bit more difficult here. I think this would be, at least for me to decide, Knight Rider or A-Team? What do you guys think? Knight Rider or the A-Team?
Oh, that is
It's a tough one. I mean, I was out at the river with my sister and family, and I remember I was trying to hang out with the cool kids, and everyone's getting along, and my sister comes out of the motorhome and says, Till, Knight Rider's on. And it was like all the kids laughed at me, but I did go back and watch Knight Rider because it's awesome. I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Knight Rider or A-Team, what do you guys think?
I mean, it's even, yeah, Cindy O'Darn.
All right, next one here.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Man.
Oh, well.
Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Wow, both excellent films. Just different, just...
Totally different vibes, I think.
It is.
So,
and how do you choose one over the other? But if you had to, Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I know there's people out there that
Oh
don't
my gosh,
that will
yeah.
decide.
Well, there's definitely Breakfast Club fans like Christian and Michael, but Ken.
Yeah. All right.
I'm right up there with you on the Ferris and Michael Ferris. Ashley Mitchell, Breakfast Club.
All right.
Bueller, Jim.
Bueller.
Yes.
Bueller.
Come on. Free Ferris, get married. Yes.
Nice. All right, guys.
Well, actually,
Yes.
Till, that was actually the first movie I ever owned. My
movie?
family ever owned was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. Was that on beta or VHS?
It was the TV with the VHS player in it.
Oh, cool.
You know, those little ones?
Yeah.
And I think my dad got it for, because he was a salesman and would go traveling and he'd have to show videos. Remember? Like they'd bring in the TV and show the
That's where it came from?
the sales like meetings.
Nice.
I mean, come on.
All right, guys. MTV or Saturday morning cartoons? MTV or Saturday morning cartoons?
That is just, you can't.
That's a tough one.
You can't choose. That's just bad. Yeah, Christian said MTV.
MTV? Yeah, I can see that. I mean, we were telling the kid the other day.
Yes.
Yeah, TV used to turn off at night, right? You used to hear the national anthem, and it was just like, you'd see the snow, and then we'd wake up early in the morning, turn to the channel, and you'd wait, and then there would come on, and TV would start again. That's right. And he's like, what? TV would turn off? He's like, that's crazy. But it did, and I'm sure a lot of you remember that.
Yeah.
But all right, so MTV or Saturday morning cartoons? What's winning here?
You know what? I think cartoons.
Cartoons? All right.
But Christian, he did bring up 120 minutes on MTV was my favorite. Yeah.
All right, last one here on this or that. Karate Kid or Rocky? Karate Kid or Rocky? What do you think?
Wow.
Yeah. Right?
These are really hard.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I mean, both great. I mean, there's music in both of them that I resonate with, that I remember, that takes me back.
I mean, and this is oh gosh, it's a toss-up.
Yeah?
We have Al, Karate Kid, Pet 80s, Rocky, Jason Kill, Karate Kid. Of course, wait, we had a question. Which Rocky? That was
anyone's fine.
I mean, yeah.
And just Rocky in general, or any of the Karate Kids. I mean, just Karate Kid or Rocky.
Yeah, Adrian. Okay.
Oh yeah, endless. It's pretty awesome. All right, guys. What else do we have here? We've got, okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about the token last time. So, giving away this evening, we'll be doing one token in the case, a sticker, and a loose token. Just to tell you a little bit about this, I mean, it's all about those memories. And when I was a kid, in fact, this game right here, Donkey Kong, oh yeah, it's gonna follow me. So, in Donkey Kong Jr., this game had Chuck E. Cheese tokens in it. And I always remember Chuck E. Cheese like a lot of us did. And that was like my local arcade that we went to for birthday parties. I never had my birthday there, but I went to a lot of birthday parties there. And this token kind of reminds me of that. It's the same size, it's the same material, brass token. And on one side it says, remembering simpler times, and the other side it says, greetings programs. And I put 1983 on here, stamped 1983, because that was one of my favorite years. Most of the games in here are from 82, 83. That seemed to be, you know, in 1983 I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old, and I just had so much good memories from around that time, you know, simpler times. So that's what's on this token. Just a good memorabilia. So I hope you guys will be giving one. Yes, Amber.
Well, I think what everyone wants to know, Michael Pie Stick, which I don't think I said hi. Hey, what's up?
Hey, greetings.
Does the token work on the arcade machines?
Yes, it can work in the arcade machines. So each one of these machines, to have tokens or a quarter or a dime or a nickel, like you've heard nickel arcades, for any of those to work in any of these machines, they need to have a certain coin mech inside. Now, interesting fact here is the tracking still on? Can you turn that off for a minute? Okay, check this out. Let's grab a coin, and you will see in any kind of coin mech like this, it goes right in. That fits, right?
Yes.
That fits. However,
So satisfying.
here, the Midway cabs does not fit. How can I not play Tron now? So they had different fronts to those, but all the other cabs in here, Nintendo, like Star Wars, of course, we could feed that all day long. Works perfect. All those work, but some of those Midway cabs no worky. So just like Galaga. So I would have to change those, but you would need a new actuator for those to have it work properly. So just give you a heads up. All right, guys, why don't we get into the giveaway? So we go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, now on YouTube. Tonight's T-shirt giveaway is 1985 Nintendo, because isn't this the year that these guys pretty much saved gaming? And when we were at the crash in '83, and Nintendo came out here in 1985, first released in the U.S. in New York. Previously in Japan, it was Famicom. In 1986, it released to the rest of the United States. So that's what this shirt is about. And also, again, tomorrow at LA Comic-Con, was invited to speak with the Retro Game Night podcast. Thank you, guys. And among a couple other guests. And we're going to be talking about that very fact. 40 years of Nintendo and how this turned around gaming. So quite arguably turned around gaming. Maybe some feel different, but come out and join the discussion if you're there in LA. So Amber and I will be there. Hope to see some of you guys. All right, so here's the giveaway. So question. The third person that we see that gets this correct will win the T-shirt. And should we do 2 giveaways? Oh, how about this? How about this?
Yeah.
We will, you can go ahead and tap that again. What we'll do is the T-shirt will come with the token. Then we'll do a brand new giveaway.
A brand new giveaway.
A brand new giveaway. And give away a token as well. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let me just show Amber the answer here.
Okay.
Okay, all right, my friends. This is for the T-shirt and token. T-shirt and token. Then we'll do one more for just a token. The third person to get this correct is going to win.
Third person.
Third person that we see. Third person that we see in the chat. Here we go. What year did Chuck E. Cheese open? Was it 1977? Was it 1979? Or was it 1982? My friends, what year did Chuck E. Cheese open? Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater, was it 1977, 1979, or 1982? Let us know. And it's not Showbiz, totally different setup, who did eventually purchase Chuck E. Cheese, but what year did Chuck E. Cheese open, my friends? Third person to get this correct wins the T-shirt in your size, shipped anywhere in the world, along with a Broken Arcade token. You finding that there, Amber?
Yeah, I mean, this is so fun going back and okay.
Yes,
so.
and the chat might be different for you. The third person you see might be the different from the third person that we see, because it just dumps all these in the chat box. You got it there? Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
I think it was, yes.
You have to be definitive.
No, it wasn't. Okay, so wait. Okay,
gotta pin the right person.
2. Oh my God, it just keeps resetting. Okay, sorry about that, y'all.
Okay,
we need to
got
figure
the
out a better
suspense
way
is
to
like
do this.
building here.
I know. Thomas Holzer.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Dude, congrats, buddy. You win a Nintendo shirt. And
That's
a token.
awesome.
Okay, awesome. All right, congratulations. So, Tommy, I have your information. But remind me. Well, you don't need to remind me. I'll remember that. Okay, next. We've got a broken arcade token in the case, a broken arcade token out of the case, and a sticker. Who's going to win this?
I think we should make this the second. Second hand.
The second one? Does that help you?
The person who, yeah.
Okay, let's make it the second.
This will help a lot.
Okay, the second person.
Easier.
All right, guys. Ready? Let me show you this one.
Jeez.
You don't have to spell this perfectly, but yeah, there you go. All right, the second person who gets this right will win the token.
Okay.
All right. Who was the main villain in the cartoon Thundercats? That's right, my friends. Who was the main villain in the cartoon Thundercats? You got that, Amber? Keep an eye on it. Second person. And if you're YouTube exclusive, you can always email me at info@brokenarcade.com to email me a good name and address for any of your winnings. If not, I'm on Instagram. You can just DM me there.
All right. Oh gosh, I just saw it. All right. So it's gonna be RJ Mumra.
Mumra, that's right. Mumra. You guys remember that?
Yeah, RJ.
So RJ, are you on Instagram? If you are, DM me. If not, email me, info@brokenarcade.com. Happy to send it out. And if you guys wanted to skip all this or you didn't win, you can always head on over to shop.brokenarcade.com, have arcade-inspired apparel. Also have the tokens up. They're $4.99 a piece. Actually sold quite a few of them so far.
Yeah.
Those who purchased, thank you so much. You do know who you are. And all right, guys. Any last questions before we wrap up? Any last questions? I know there's a lot of questions that come out, and we had some glitches. It's not a conspiracy. At
Yes.
least I don't think it is yet.
Okay.
That would make it interesting. Or
yeah.
would it?
Right. Oh, Sherry's Retro Shop. She already bought her tokens, but thanks for coming on.
Sherry, greetings.
I didn't say hi.
Always nice to have you on.
Yeah.
You know, Sherry's Retro Shop and Truly Outrageous 80s, I believe that you guys go live every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, go check them out on Instagram. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get that nostalgia vibes going.
Autobot L, do the tokens come as a set when you buy them?
Yes, you get when you buy, you get the loose token and one in a case.
Yeah, and A.M. Barry, thanks so much for the support.
A.M. Barry,
really
thank you so much. Appreciate
it.
that.
We appreciate you coming on.
Yes. Yeah,
almost
thank you.
every week.
Thank you.
And,
All right, guys, let's. So here's where we're at. Let me tell you that we're going to, again, we go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. Tomorrow, LA Comic-Con at noon in room 304 A, B, and C. Retro Game Night Podcast invited me to speak with them. Thank you, guys, as well as some other guests. We're talking about the 40 years of Nintendo and quite arguably the console that saved gaming. Come join the discussion. We'd love to come meet you. But, my friends, before we go, let's say goodbye to the lovely Amber.
And Super Frank Rizzo, my shoes, my glasses.
You had it flipped around there.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my shoes, my glasses.
There you go.
Oh my
Jill does
gosh.
it. I know I wear my shoes. I've got glasses.
Heavens to Murgatroyd. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the love, you guys.
Hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope to see you
Those of
tomorrow.
you who
But
can.
all right, my friends, you guys are what make Broken Arcade great. Thank you so much. It wouldn't be this without you. We're remembering the old times, this nostalgia. So many blessings and gratitude for all of you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great, safe, and rest of your weekend. I will catch you